Have you ever seen a dragon boat drift? Have you ever seen a dragon boat break? Every year during Dragon Boat Festival, villages in Foshan hold several unique and passionate dragon boat races. As a Guilol, foreign guy, I wanted to see the dragon boats drifting for myself.
So cool!
Are you ready? Good! Then let's set off to Diejiao, Foshan together. Dragon Boat Festival is a traditional Chinese festival that takes place every year on May 5th of the Chinese calendar. In Mandarin Chinese, it's called Duanwujie or Longzhoujie. The festival originated from the worship of natural celestial phenomena and evolved from the sacrifice of long dragons in ancient times. According to legend, Qu Yuan, a poet of the Chu state during the Warring States period, committed suicide by jumping into the Mi Luo River on the 5th of May. And so, later generations also regard the Dragon Boat Festival as a festival to commemorate Qu Yuan. On the day of Dragon Boat Festival, it's become an iconic custom for people to row dragon boats and eat sticky rice dumplings. All the dragon boat races I've seen before are held on big rivers or lakes. I've even seen one on the ground. Commonly, dragon boats race side by side to see which team can reach the finish line first. But in Diejiao, it's definitely not that simple. In this winding waterway, with a width of less than 6 meters, the 25-meter long dragon boats are fully loaded with more than 40 fierce generals. They slide around bends, stop suddenly, and even reverse. It's more like a Formula 1 race than a boat race. That's why they call it the Dragon Boat Drift. The day before the race, I went for a stroll around the village. The atmosphere was quiet and pleasant, and flags had been placed on both sides of the waterway. I could really feel the still calm before the fierce battle to come. Oh look, here's a boat for tomorrow, but there's no head on it yet. Oh wow, 这是龙头是吗？很帅这个。这是你们自己做的吗？ Look at the eyes are so big. Maybe that's so the boat knows where it's going. The Western dragons and the Chinese dragons are totally different, and I think that's why like so many Chinese people say this should be called long, not dragon.
如果那个抬手不好，撞上那个石头啊，烂掉了。 什么都烂掉了哦，心痛了，抬手不行了。
那面你的 awards 是吧？
很多啊，现在都报不上了。
I've realised as well that longs in China have these like almost like antlers. They're like deer in the UK. The villagers told me that they attach as much importance to the Dragon Boat Festival as they do to Spring Festival. Training starts 3 months before the race, and many competitors first have to return home to begin training. They work during the day and train at night. Winning is secondary. The most important thing is to not lose to the neighbouring village. Wow, there's so many people here today. It's so hard to find a place at the front. The race doesn't start until after 2 p.m. But even at 10 a.m, it's almost impossible to squeeze in and find a good spot. Before the race begins, a boat sails by with a long and lion dance performance. The dragon boat teams from various villages enter the arena with colourful flags, which draws huge cheers from the crowd. After this simple yet charming opening ceremony, the dragon's head and tail are attached to the boat. Firecrackers are set off for good luck moments before the race begins. After a long wait, the race is finally about to start. 40 plus strong men on the dragon bow have a clear division of labour, namely the paddler who provides the power, the bow hand who controls the direction, and the drummer who controls the speed.
你看这个，我觉得我可以画这个。This one.
This is an extreme test of the player's balance, endurance, and coordination.
我老公啊，就是这个鼓，下面的侧边最高那一个。加油！加油！加油！
The competitors in Diejiao all follow the same philosophy, 零和波浪，不可爬慢, which translates as it's better to crush the boat than to row slowly. Of course, the spectators also think the same way, and they definitely prefer to watch Bolshun comparing who can row faster. At the end of the competition, more than a dozen teams gather together to wait for the final result. The winning team will be congratulated with splashing water. In the following 2 days, there is a women's competition and also a junior competition. Although sadly I won't have chance to watch it this year, I'm sure it's equally as exciting. Here, I witnessed the blood, sweat, struggle and companionship of racers. I shared the enthusiasm of villagers supporting their favourite teams. I saw traditional totems and felt the strong cultural and historical background. This is the same kind of atmosphere that many traditional Chinese festivals share. It may also be why the people here love dragon boats so much. I even saw children sitting in the boat, paddling the oars and waving flags. Their fathers use their actions to show how dragon boat culture has been celebrated for more than 500 years. They're passing the flag down to the next generation, allowing dragon boat culture to flow on long into the future and even sail to faraway shores.
英国有没有？没有。下次我带队去英国，欢迎来。
So to everyone, everywhere,
端午节快乐！